Today is August 25th, and it's 4 o'clock. Can you please call roll?
Chairperson Wani Garza.
Here.
Vice Chair Ted Masiacos.
Present.
Alderman Jonathan Nunes.
Here.
Alderwoman Shweta Bade.
Here.
Alderman at Large Keith Larson.
Here.
5 present.
All right. Approval the minutes 25-0633 from Monday, August 11, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Shweta Bade, second.
Second.
Okay. Keith Larson. All in favor say aye.
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 Okay. Thank you. Public comments?
No one has signed up.
Okay. The first item on the agenda today is 24-1008, a resolution authorizing the Director of Purchasing to accept per ton dump fees from Rochelle Waste Disposal for the disposal of non-special and special excavated soil.
Good afternoon, Mike Houston, Superintendent of Water and Sewer. I'm here requesting that the City Council adopt per ton unit pricing from Rochelle Waste Disposal to dispose of non-CCDD spoils generated from excavation repairs performed by the Water and Sewer Division. Pricing shown is for 1 year with an optional 2.
Comments, questions? Yes?
Where is all the dirt being stored while we're waiting for it to be disposed of?
It's a great question. So we store it at the new Public Works Building, and we also have a transfer pad at the old facility at 649 South River Street. So all the spoils that are generated from any excavations that we have, such as water main breaks, sewer repairs, so we have to have a place to put those, and we store those until we haul them off to a facility, which that's what this is.
Perfect. Thank you.
Other questions, comments?
So moved.
Motion approved by Alderwoman Shweta Bade,
Second.
second Alderman Larson. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion pass.
Thank you.
5-0, thank you. Next item is 25-0662, a resolution to award the contract for the Stolp Avenue Streets Scaping Improvement and Landmark Contractors, Inc., 11916 West Main Street, Huntley, Illinois, 60142, and the amount of $302,940.75.
Good afternoon, Kurt Muth with the Engineering Division. So this project is along South Stolp Avenue between Benton and Downer. Specifically, the west side of the street, we've received some complaints that the sidewalk has a steep cross slope and is not ADA accessible. In addition, there's 2 doorways, 2 buildings along that corridor that have steps up to their front door. So part of this, the goals are to address those 2 issues. We'll put in a sidewalk that has cross slope less than 2%, and then we'll also ramp it up and out to gain access to those doors without having a step. So in order to do that, we're going to eliminate a few parking spots, bump out the curb, even with the parking, add some landscape islands, and kind of lengthen that walkway up to the door, making it accessible. We are going to also add some street lighting, brick ribbon along the curb to match the downtown cross section, and then also improve the 2 north landing areas at the Benton intersection and put them back with bricks similar to what we did last year at the Water Street and Benton intersection. So we bid it out, got 3 bids back, with the low bid being Landmark, who did that work at Benton and Water Street last year. So we're confident they can do the work this year. Be happy to answer any questions.
So you say it's between Benton and Downer?
Correct. Specifically, the west side is where most of the work will be done. The east side, we're just going to cut in the brick ribbon along the back of the curb. So it'll be minimal disturbance on the east side.
Okay, so the 2 spots they want to remove, so they want to be in the west side also?
The parking that will be
The parking,
removed,
the 2 spots they want to remove?
there'll be actually 3 spots.
3 spots.
One in front of 61 South. Sorry. There will be a few in front of 8 West Downer, which is at the north end, and then 1 in front of 75 South Stope that we'll lose.
So they want to be close by the Mayan building, no?
I've discussed it with the building owners, and they understand that this is needed to help gain access, and it's going to be improvement to their building, and they understand and the parking garage is right across the street as
Yeah.
well. So there's parking nearby.
I think the people live already there in the Mayan building, they're using the parking, the garage, right? Or they use in Benton.
There is a small parking lot too, behind the retaining wall and towards the river, where a lot of the residents to those buildings have access to parking, permanent parking that I think is reserved for them. So I think it'll impact more of the daily users.
Yeah, but if they need to fix it, they need to fix it. Yeah. Questions, comments?
Chairwoman?
Yes?
When it comes to the accessibility to the two buildings, is there another less major approach to resolving that issue of accessibility? Rather than doing the whole strip? I know we put the Broadway project on hold, and now we're talking about the Stope, so I was just wondering.
Because the width of the sidewalk is so constricted between the curb and the building's right at the edge of the right-of-way, there's not a great solution, especially when you're talking snow removal during the winter. If you were to put some sort of ramp, there's not enough room to really adjust for that grade.
Good. Appreciate it.
Yes?
Kurt, is it possible to add a picture
Yes.
to
I can do
register
that.
before count?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Questions, comments? Yes?
While this work is being done, is the road going to be closed off at all? I'm just wondering because I know the Fall Food Truck Festival is going to be happening in about a month, and that little bit of road, there's usually a few food trucks. Is this going to affect that at all?
The target construction window is just after Luminara, so I think the second week of October, for about a month after that. So kind of in between Luminara and before Christmas activities start.
Okay.
I think
so
that
it's
is after the
afterwards.
food.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember the exact date of the food truck festival, but I believe it's in
Yeah,
September.
it's September 26th.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be after that.
Correct.
Motion to approve.
Okay, motion approved by Alderman Telmesiacos.
Second.
Second, Alderwoman Bate. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed
Thank you.
4-0. Thank you. Next item is 25-0664, a resolution authorizing the Director of Purchasing to enter an agreement with Geneva Construction Company, P.O. Box 998, Aurora, Illinois 60507, and the amount of $276,725.20 for the resurfacing the 3 parking lots.
Hello, Ian Wade, Engineering Division. So we put a bid out to do some resurfacing. This was a combination of actually 3 individual projects, 2 of which were approved decision packages. Parking lot C at River Street was an approved decision package with our Downtown Services Division. The customer service lot on McCoy Drive was an approved decision package with our Facilities Division. And then you may recall we recently brought forward a new intergovernmental agreement with Fox Metro to allow them to piggyback on our solicitation efforts like this in order to obtain advantageous pricing to do quite a bit of repaving work around their treatment plant in Oswego. As you can see in the memo, we did get 7 bids back with a pretty good range of pricing. But the lowest bid was a non-local vendor, Schrader Asphalt, and this actually allowed Geneva Construction to the opportunity to match using our low bidder preference because they were within the 5% threshold. So they did then agree to adopt the pricing submitted by Schrader, and we're looking to award to Geneva. As you can see in the memo, almost 2/3 of this project is the Fox Metro work that we will be getting reimbursed for. So it's actually just over $100,000 in costs that are with our 2 facilities. With that, I'll answer any questions.
Questions? Yes?
Ian, will there be any street closures for this?
There shouldn't be. These are lots that are
Just
far
the
enough
lots?
off the street where.
Okay. And timeline, how many days and,
Geneva moves pretty fast. Our lots are pretty small, so I would imagine they'll be in and out within a week at our two locations. The Fox Metro work will be a little bit more drawn out, because if you may have seen on the map, it's pretty spread out throughout their facility. But yeah, in terms of our drives, we're fortunate to have a contractor that does work pretty quickly, so I would envision it'll be within a week or so.
and do you know when this will happen?
We haven't talked dates with them yet, but, you know, like we've seen on other projects with them, they like to get on it and hit it pretty hard. So I would imagine by late September, early October.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I asked is we have our shred event scheduled
Okay.
in the front parking lot on September 13th.
Okay.
So just wanted to make sure it's
We'd
not
be
happening
happy to
at the
wait
same
until
time.
that was completed. No problem.
Perfect. Thank you.
You bet.
Yes?
Lot C, is that the lot where they sometimes hold smaller festivals and things of that nature, or even downtown?
I believe so. It's
Restaurant?
directly north of El Tio Restaurant.
Okay, just wanted to check that. And then this was already budgeted, right, for this year?
Correct.
This
Our
is-
two lots were budgeted separate decision packages, yes.
Perfect, just wanted to confirm, appreciate
You
that.
bet.
Was the last time they do this parking lot? Long time ago, I remember.
Yeah, I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with exactly when these were last done, but they are definitely both in need.
They really need it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So,
Motion to approve.
motion approved, Alderwoman Bate, second Alderman Nunez. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed, 5-0.
you.
Yes. Next item is 25-0671, a resolution authorizing the Director of Purchasing to execute a contract with their access improvements at 1110 Aurora Avenue with Martam Construction, Inc. in the amount of $253,330.00.
Hello again. So this is to provide improved access to a portion of the water treatment plant site. If you're familiar with this site, it's located on either side of Aurora Avenue, and there's also a BNSF railroad running parallel to Aurora Avenue. And if this addresses the lower level on the west side of Aurora Avenue between that and the river, there's a driveway from Aurora Avenue that if you ever drive down it, even driving down in a regular passenger vehicle, it's very uncomfortable. It's so steep. So obviously it's not realistic for a big delivery truck. And they do have materials that are delivered there occasionally. So in order to bypass that, they've had an agreement with some of the property owners to the north who've been kind enough to let them use private property to access the site. So they've had a CIP in the works for several years to add this additional access, which included purchasing the property directly to the north, which is being finalized. And as part of that, they would be able to then access it off of Indian Trail. So there is a gate there, but we're looking to improve that gate, have electronic access that can be opened remotely, and improve lighting there as well, and pave a new access road. We did get only one bid from Martam Construction. Part of that is being bid later in the season. We hope to get it out earlier, but we've had some hurdles purchasing the property, which is just being finalized. So that's kind of what pushed us this late in the season, but we still have enough time to get it done. And I've done similar work with Martam before, so I'm confident they can complete the work. And we think the numbers are competitive if we had gotten multiple bids. So we're recommending approval.
Comments, questions?
Just a quick
Yes.
question. Project this size, is it unusual to have just one bid?
There is some good earthwork that needs to be done in addition to paving. So to find the right contractor to be able to manage both this time of year when schedules are kind of booked up can be difficult. So ideally, we would have bid this sooner to get multiple bids. I think it would have potentially had more multiple bids earlier, but we were limited to waiting until the sale of the property that this is going on.
Okay. Thank you. Motion to approve.
Motion approved. Motion approved by Alderwoman Bate. Second, Alderman Nunez. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
you.
motion passed, 5-0. Thank you very much. No other items for today? Hmm?
Walk on with Jeff Anderson.
Which one? Oh.
Hi, Chairwoman Garza, members of the committee, Jeff Anderson, here for discussion today, walking up item 250667. Hopefully that's been provided to you ahead of time. Okay, I see some nods up there. Thank you. This is simply a one-year renewal support contract for the city's network firewalls is what this is. So we pay those through our partner Scientel. They actually paid this in June for us when it was due. We're just now just paying them directly.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any questions on this
Yeah.
one?
Questions? Comments?
Could you give us 30 seconds to
Yes.
Sure.
try to log in here?
Mm-hmm.
So this is, Madam Chair, because I remember looking at the docket last week, and I didn't see it. After
I didn't see
reviewed it, I
it.
even had a chance to call engineering after I read the docket and get my questions clarified. So I didn't see this if it came in
Yeah,
afterwards. And is there a title to it? Who'd it come from?
Yeah, it was emailed on Friday.
The email would have been from me.
Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Email. Well, if the committee would like to
I
move
got
it
it.
forward and vote on it, that's fine. I'm not going to vote on it until I read it personally.
Because it's not in register, so we'll have to just, it'll be information only, right?
It's information only today, right? Right. It would be
You find it?
business under.
No.
No?
no.
Rich Jacobs.
We have it from Rich and
825.
Says 825 INC.
Where
Good
it is.
afternoon, Assistant Corporation Counsel Patrick Collins. This is basically for informational only. This is a walk-on item. It will be on, moving along at COW, so there's no vote or anything else needed on this.
Yeah.
So it'll be presented at COW, and you can ask any questions or issues that you.
Is there an urgency on this item, Mr. Anderson?
Yeah, there actually is. So these were actually due in June, and Scientel paid this on our behalf in June. So we're ultimately reimbursing Scientel at this point. That's what's happening, right? So, this missed the cutoff by a few minutes on Thursday. So we're trying to not make it run out another couple of weeks. So if it helps at all, I mean, unless you had a question, if you wanted to.
yeah.
Sorry.
So this is like information only, but
Yeah. We take
it's
questions.
going to continue with Scientel is what they want to provide, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so when we started this 5-year journey to redesign the network with Scientel, we had two physically distinct separate networks. We had a police department network and an everybody else network, if you will. For those who really want to get into it, it was all managed at layer 2, which was nearly impossible to manage. So what we did over this period of time was we brought it all together into one cohesive citywide network. If you can, so if you can remember having trouble trying to get on calendars with folks at the police department, et cetera, they were all on different email systems, et cetera. It's all part of this, bringing this all together. Once we got done and got settled, last year we came back to council and said, okay, now we know how many firewalls we're going to need for this new network. We put it on the Scientel contract and paid for 1 year of service, and we're back to get 1 more year of service. This will now coincide with the end of that 5-year contract that we have, so we can decide how we want to go forward with that in 2026.
So this is the tail end of the contract.
Correct.
Yeah, this is our second optional year, correct?
That's correct.
And last year, the additional fee, it looked like it was just under 110,000, and this year we're down to 65,000. So, am I correct that we're just saving money on this for the same thing?
Correct, yeah. We've collapsed the number of firewalls even more, so that's what we're trying to do, is simplify. That was the whole point of this whole 5-year ordeal, was to simplify the entire network, communicate better, for longer term, less money, right? And we can have that discussion if you'd like at COW2, where we had the cost of what it was when we were running under Cisco, under two completely different networks, managed by two different groups, to what it is now. So.
Okay. Great. All right,
More questions? Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, it's motion for adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Okay. Motion adjourned by Alderwoman Sorabay, second Alderman Nunez. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we adjourn the meeting at 4:22 p.m. Thank you very much.